The ancient forest whispers secrets only those who listen with patience, and Evan stands still, absorbing every sound. He runs his hand along the mossy trunk, feeling the land breathe beneath him with a silent rhythm.
He gazes down at the village, carrying fears he cannot ignore, feeling the weight of unspoken warnings.
He whispers softly to his parents about the tremors he senses in the mountains, hoping they will understand. He walks across the bare soil, staring at the freshly cut stump, feeling its silence like an unanswered plea. As the sun fades, he raises his hand to warn the villagers of the approaching storm, hoping they recognize the subtle signs of danger. Even mocked and dismissed, he protects every young sprout with stubborn devotion, silently guarding life. He watches the stripped hillside, hearing sorrow echo through the forest that once stood proudly there. Before the storm arrives, he sits by his window, feeling the mountain shift under the cold wind's whisper, silently preparing for what's to come.
The ground trembles, and he rushes outside, seeing scattered lights flicker in fear across the village.
Through sheets of heavy rain, he witnesses the hillside collapse, carrying away the cost of long-ignored warnings.
When silence returns, he realizes the old trees behind his home stood between his family and disaster. At dawn, he straps on a simple cloak, carrying tools and food, ready to help neighbors mend their shattered homes. He lifts fallen beams with trembling hands, grieving silently for damage he once tried to prevent. His neighbors meet his eyes with guilt, but Evan only responds with a calm, forgiving smile. Side by side, he rebuilds walls with them, each hammer strike echoing a promise to respect the land. Beneath a makeshift shelter, he offers warm broth, watching weary faces slowly regain hope. As the village leader admits their mistake, Evan remains quiet, letting the gentle sunrise convey his thoughts. He walks into the damp forest, touching leaves washed clean, grateful for their silent guardianship. On the grassy ridge, he breathes in the scent of fresh earth, sensing new beginnings rooted in yesterday's pain.
By the rushing stream, Evan trails his fingers through icy water, pondering nature's strength expressed in gentle persistence.
As sunlight pierces the lifting fog, Evan stands tall, his shadow merging with the ancient trees around him. He tells the children how the mountain moved, teaching them that the forest protects those who protect it. He marks the barren slopes, planning where new trees will rise to shield the village for generations. In the healing village, he watches everyone join hands, their unity glowing brighter than the morning sun. He brushes soft moss on a stone, sensing nature's quiet promise to restore what was once broken. Beneath the starlit sky, Evan sees the village glowing gently, alive again despite the scars of the storm. By the warm hearth, he listens to light rain tapping on leaves, comfort settling deep in his soul. Standing before the regrowing forest, Evan smiles, knowing unwavering patience can reshape an entire village's fate. He watches quietly, seeing the villagers' efforts to rebuild, understanding that patience guides their hands as much as his own. He collects fallen branches, small acts of care that speak louder than any warning ever could. With each sapling planted, Evan nurtures hope, teaching the land and the people that recovery is a shared journey. He sees the water flowing gently, a reminder that nature continues its path despite all obstacles. He shares stories of the forest, planting lessons of care and respect into young hearts. He breathes the air of the renewed land, feeling every change as a promise fulfilled through patience. He watches the villagers work together, understanding that true harmony grows when patience and care unite. He sees the young forest thrive, a testament to patience and the resilience of nature and humanity alike. He smiles, knowing unwavering patience can reshape an entire village's fate, and that care nurtures life itself. He reflects on all that has passed, knowing that patience and care sow the seeds of enduring peace. He breathes in the rejuvenated forest, feeling the harmony between nature and those who honor it. He knows that patience, care, and quiet vigilance can shape the fate of many, leaving a legacy of hope.